Let's roll. Let's go.
Hello.
Hi guys.
Hello.
We kill them and
All right. What? Go away.
Connector.
Behind. Go plan. Why didn't go plant?
this area. Cover this area. Affirmative.
My turn.
What is happening? Hold here. No. Hold here. Activating the bomb.
Right. Purple.
It's defusing.
Let's go. Throw a smoke. Flashbang. Grenade out. Smoke.
One pushed monster.
Track.
Orange one behind you.
Time. Save. Don't know no time.
Counter-terrorists win.
Jesus.
It is time now, my traffic guy. Grenade!
Toll. Unlock. Connector. 15 HP. Time, go! No time.
No more talking. Now we fight.
Go fast.
Throw in the flashbang.
Monster.
Go, go,
A
go, go.
clear.
Go.
Yeah.
Behind.
I'm planting the bomb. Bomb has been planted.
Banana. AW.
Grenade out. Terrorists.
Nice.
Fear now link.
Now is the time.
Nice.
Okay, going B.
One connect.
Take the bomb, orange.
Smoke.
ABC.
Sides. Go away. They are all off.
A clear.
I'm going.
Cover stairs. Watch stairs.
Planted. Bomb has been planted.
To you watch stairs.
How long?
Let us go.
Das noch kein Push für deinen Stamm, meine Lieben. It's dead.
Terrorists win.
Maybe you fuck yourself.
Together we can do this. I'm throwing a flashbang. I'm throwing a grenade. I'm throwing fire. Counter-terrorists win.
Okay, that's it.
We will make them regret this day. Throwing a flashbang. I'm throwing a flashbang.
Go A. Good deal.
Activating the bomb. Terrorists win.
The guy's done hard.
Come on, let's go! Flashbang!
Connector. Go B, squeeze.
Smoke! Grenade! I'm planting the bomb. Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win. Let's go!
Thanks.
I'm throwing a flashbang. Molotov! Terrorists win. Move it!
Questa è ben spiegata.
Throwing a flashbang! Smoke! Grenade out! I'm throwing a grenade!
Go away. Go away. Behind you, or caralho, que foda.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win. Forward! Flashbang! I'm throwing the flashbang.
Long.
Throwing fire.
Long. Green.
One A1.
Push together B. Yeah, go. Go plant. Nice.
Go B, third.
Bomb has been planted.
Purple, go B.
Throwing fire.
Low HP.
Lol.
He's defusing.
Yeah, he's defusing.
Counter-terrorists win.
Yeah, and stay all times A. Don't rotate. Yeah, that's the better idea. What you can do.
Fila da puta, mano.
Go, go, go! Throwing smoke! Smoke! Darn!
Connector of HP, 20 HP.
Throwing the flashbang! Terrorists win.
Tá do lado. Flash B.
This is what we have been working for. Flashbang! Throw in a decoy.
Connector.
Time you need to plant.
I'm planted.
One behind.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win. Lost!
Connector one.
Yeah, I know. Connector, szukaj stref.
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win. Go! Flashbang.
go up green.
Yeah, he's off it. Up. Hey. Whatever the trap. Nice.
Defusing. Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Ale scurtando. Vamos subir.
Move it! Decoys out. Incendiary out. Throwing a grenade. Fire in the hole. Bomb has been planted. Grenade out. Throwing flashbang. Smoke. I'm defusing the bomb. Laying down smoke. Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Oszumą za tu nuevo.
Go! Throwing fire.
Conector.
Behind you, yellow.
I have bomb on wall.
He's low, have HP.
I have bomb.
Laying down smoke. Deploying flashbang.
2 in toilet.
Fuck this. And I want one.
Long.
Terrorists win. We got this. Smoke. Incendiary!
One on this.
At the bomb.
Lost.
Bomb has been planted.
It's selfish.
Defusing. Flashbang. Flashbang. Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Monster. Flash the.
Let's go, let's go!
You can back my AW. Thanks.
No, so much.
Throwing smoke. Flying decoy.
Two guys on one of each.
It's safe.
Long,
I think.
One long. Two guys long.
Too long.
I'm coming.
One more.
One long. Yes. Long KVP.
Go, 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 go.
Minus 23.
Shh.
Bomb has been planted.
Nice.
Good job.
Nice job, man.
I'm defusing the bomb. Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Yeah, I can
Hi,
take
hi, hi, hi. Oh, yeah, okay. Drop you.
Thanks.
Go, go, go!
Yeah, what is your problem?
Guys out.
I'm not.
Incendiary out. Throwing flashbang. Throwing smoke.
SB, SB, SB. Watch out short, watch out short.
Oh, one connected. Going A. Purple.
Fire in the hole. Flashbang.
One more short. B, 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 B. Coming from monster.
Nate, Nate.
Granate. Bomb has been planted.
Oh,
job.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
They got him. One toilet. He's going B. Bomb is going B.
Slow. Short.
Throwing flash.
Not even one, bro.
Let's go! Deploying decoy.
One long.
Terrorists win.
A full set piece, but it's mid that's going to have the pressure applied. Alu and Ariel starting to work their way forward. Another follow-up smoke. Nobody from Liquid rotated on that fake, on that initial salvo of smokes and flashbangs. Liquid read this is coming. It looks like it's forming up to be a mid to B split.
Time dwindling away, no early casualties either. It's starting to play maybe into the hands of Liquid somewhat. Solid smoke thrown down, gonna stall the push through an app side, just to be mainly through catwalk. This is where the deagles though can be such a nuisance, and Ents deciding once again to turn it up. They're gonna go through connector. This is so risky. 18 seconds to go, and Liquid gonna have to try and hold the line. It's Stewie 2K alongside CT Boxes, which will be Elise trying to hold this one, but the bomb has been planted, and Stewie 2K has been found and fragged. The danger has somewhat been alleviated, but that was so close. Elise gonna try and do as much damage as physically possible. Has already landed the one scout headshot, and he's hungry for more. The Ent's in position to shut this down. It's unlikely Liquid get anything else done.
They're just going to back away. Well done. Nice adjustment for Ents when they stalled out at that B bomb site. It will be the second round for the Finnish team. Taking catwalk, encountering resistance, and coming back towards the A bomb site. Because they had secured mid and catwalk, they didn't actually have to take the bomb site, which might have been the saving grace. Stewie and Elige could have had a decent crossfire set up with the Deagle and Scout. The planning in front of the boxes neutralizes those positions. Liquid's going to have very little to fight with in this round, but still, with 2 Deagles and a Scout, there is some danger.
Yeah, I do feel that previous round for Liquid is going to definitely give them a bit of confidence too, because if just a couple of kills had gone their way at the end, that could have been all for Ents.
Yeah, that could have been very, very dangerous. I mean, there was, again, a pretty decent read as well for Liquid, realizing the time was coming out. That was a long path. They still had to make it into the bomb site with 2 players coming in market. They could have been whittled down and just stalled out. A bomb site was really their best option, and it's good of them to have seized that so quickly. Only 2 kills for Team Liquid in these opening 2 rounds, and both of them on a Liege. That's Scout headshot and one in the pistol, I believe. A whole lot of damage done to Ents whatsoever. Do have a technical pause initiated by Ents. And you can hear the crowd chanting for Ents. They've become a fan favorite for a long time. It's been building. You could see it in the online community at tournaments. That's just a team that a lot of people are starting to really enjoy rooting for.
Oh, absolutely, and you know, human nature dictates that you typically root for the underdog, and there's no doubting that Ents are the underdog coming through into this game. Liquid, as Sean said, one of the best, if not the best, NA squad that's ever been assembled. Currently ranked 2nd in the world, had a win against Astralis at the iBuy Masters final, so these guys have been hot. Coming into the group stage too, they breezed through 3-0, looked very good indeed, so completely understand why a lot of people get behind Ents. Very likable team.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they're just kind of fun, and obviously everyone likes rooting for an underdog, and I don't think they're going to remain underdogs for a while, so you're just hoping you convert those fans into the long timelines. So a timeout here, as you can see the players just chilling. This Team Liquid team, important to note, I mean, remember, because they had such an easy group stage, or legend stage, they've had a lot of time off. They've had about 5 days off while Ents was grinding back from 0-2 and playing in all those series and getting all that experience. Now, the Team Liquid team doesn't necessarily need to have those games to kind of learn anything new about their teams so much, but it's just a long time to be sitting in one place doing not much of anything. I mean, obviously going over demos, practicing, but it's a completely different feel to actually playing in official games.
Sure, absolutely. And as you say, I mean, they obviously could have watched Ents' games, but you never fully know what to expect, especially when the playoffs come around, right? Like, we've constantly said this in the major, it's a whole different ball game. You can't necessarily come in with stats and percentages and say, oh, well, this team normally does this, and therefore it's going to play out in the major. Nah, this is completely different altogether. So the playoffs, as I said before, with Ents, Alu's the only player who's really been in this sort of territory before. The rest of the players pretty inexperienced. Some of them very low, of course. Sergey, the hot young talent for Finland.
Right, and as I mentioned in the pistol round, he had a very quiet legend stage. A lot, you know, he's had some phenomenal tournaments. Obviously, I believe he was the MVP of that Star Ladder that they had won previously, but I mean, he kind of under the pressure of just the group stage was hurting a little bit. Good news, freeze time coming to an end. The timeout is over. They've fixed all the issues. We're going to get back into the action. It's still Team Liquid with just the 2 Deagles from the previous round. They're able to save the 1 Scout on the Liege, and I lied to everyone. I apologize. We're back into a timeout.
Well, to be fair, we were ticking down, and then we just got juked, debated pretty hard. Feels bad. Can't really break down much of what's happened in this game either. Only getting into round 3, as you say, just a couple kills for Liquid.
What'd you think of the Na'Vi game, Vince?
I think Na'Vi looked strong, but I've got to say FaZe were very disappointing.
Okay.
Where would you come down with that? Would you agree?
I saw some cool things out of FaZe. I just think their adjustments they're going to have to make are more of a long-term project. So I really liked what I saw on the T side of Inferno, obviously, but yeah, another head-scratcher for a collapse on Inferno. That map certainly has got to be starting to cause them issues just mentally. You would imagine after Boston, now this loss to get eliminated here in Katowice. Tough times, but with all the experience on that team, you'll expect that they'll be able to figure it out.
Love tempting fate.
I'm not going to do it again.
I'll take it upon myself. It looks like we're ready to get back into this, ladies and gentlemen. Round 3. And Liquid with a Scout, Desert Eagle, and a HE to try and play with. Oh, they lined up. The damage is significant through mid. Aerial and Alu get wrecked.
That's combined with an HE grenade, so that is well done from Team Liquid. Great early damage. They have a real chance here, even with only 2 players with armor. Alish now down below half HP with that Scout, but he can be passive and just wait for someone to peek into it. That is going to put Ents on notice. Look at how cautiously they're playing, passively controlling mid from behind the boxes as Alu. Alexi is up there as well, so is Aerial. Twist is going to get aggressive in the halls. Where's that peek? Not going to take the fight as Twist tucks himself into a corner, chills on the couch. They'll have a fast flank though if they commit to the A-bomb site. I think the rough thing right now for Team Liquid is they don't have anyone actually in the A-bomb site. If these players do not move or play aggressive, they are going to get blocked off by the smokes and not be able to have an impact.
Well, the same can be said for Alish. He's on the outskirts of the CT boxes with his Scout. Only 36 health to his name, and here come the blockade of smokes. The set play commences. Flashbangs alongside. You can see from Alish's point of view, he can't really do anything about this. And Liquid gonna have to wait until the smoke's clear, in which case Ents will have solid crossfires established and the round should be starved out. This time Poggnali at planting, about 30 seconds left. Nitro has found Alu, who was weakened from the first encounter, the first skirmish. And hold on a second, Stewie 2K has came in with one of his own. Suddenly this is getting into the realms of possibility and Ents are in trouble.
Yeah, this is very doable. Good kill from X7, but he's got to hold on longer. Here's the creep into the bomb site. It's Stewie can't finish off that kill. The nade and the Eagle does it though, and it's just Aerial. 1 versus 3 on the A-ramp. Defusing the bomb, and Nap is going to end it. He's going to cover his teammates, and Nitro's going to stick the defuse at full 10 seconds, but it doesn't matter. A turnaround for Team Liquid, starting with early damage.
A Scout and a Desert Eagle. That's pretty much all that Liquid had. And now after getting the first couple rounds, you thought, okay, that's going to steady the nerves, but this is going to apply the pressure once again.
Really nicely done from Team Liquid there. Obviously, the early damage helps, and that is going to be the first obstacle for Ents. This is where we're going to see how do they handle the pressure, because that is, in this kind of an environment, as a player who's never been here before, that is going to make your stomach just sink. That is going to make you feel really nervous and really disappointed in yourselves. You're not able to move that forward, but they have a timing on this A-bomb site. Liquid going for mid-control on the CT side, and the A site is now open. They're going to have to recover, and Alu's got that first pick. And off in his hands, I don't know if they expected it. Nap goes down.
Yeah, Liquid been forced back. They're going to be looking for another retake. Here comes the spray. Aerial's going to get the better of Twists. And with Twists dead, the round may very well follow. Bomb's been planted, couple kills traded, but still in favor of Ents. Oh no, Stewie 2Ks came in with 3 in quick succession. Sergey's down to 2, make it 0, and X7 has to try and clutch. It's a similar position that Nafly got the 1 dig in the round prior. The spray can't come in quick enough, and Stewie 2K with a 4K is going to get it done for Liquid.
And he looks so casual, he's taking up the gum chewing as well, but this is what Stewie brings to the table for this Liquid team. He is someone who can just turn the tides of a round, turn the tides of a situation, and this is so beautiful. Coming through the smoke as well, no one from Ents is expecting it, and 3 fast kills give them the opportunity. 4 total in the round, and that's a huge impact for Stewie on stage for Liquid.
Another one that Ents will feel gutted they let slip through their fingers. It was theirs. A retake completely stacked against Liquid, but this is one of the reasons why they are regarded as the second best team in the world. Some would even say they edge Astralis, but they're definitely up there in the debate. And now Ents on the back foot in a position where they're about $3,000 or just below in a couple of their players. Will they go for the Force? I'm kind of hoping it's more of a half buy.
Yeah, you want, if you're, again, I mean, I'm going to keep harping on this kind of the young and inexperienced nature of the lineup in this kind of an environment. I mean, they took a timeout just now, which I think is smart as well. You're going to calm them down. That's 2 rounds that were really, really disastrous for morale. They turn around against just a Scout and a couple of Deagles. Now you have a round where you're up, what, 5-on-2, and you end up losing that in a retake scenario. So yeah, get the guys to calm down, tell them to brush it off, and you want to make sure early on in this game, as many times as they possibly can, you get those full buys out with the AKs and utility. Give them the best chances to build some momentum, and forget about the stakes of this match.
said something very interesting for an RV game, that when he's playing, the only thing he focuses on is the screen. And I feel like Ents are going to have to take a note out of that book here. Focus on the prize at hand.
Edward's been competing in this game on the biggest
Sure.
tournaments for, you know, over a decade, so that's a learned skill, not necessarily automatically acquired by everyone.
Well, the Finns known for their iron resolve. We'll have to see if that ends up passing the test. So far, so good for Liquid, bouncing back after a 2-0 deficit, but there's not a great deal for them to counteract against in this round. Just a few upgraded pistols and a smoke in play. Ents have mid-control, but only half the battle. Stewie 2K, of course. Who else is going to play aggressive and try and take the fight to the oncoming Ts? I mean, Liquid really have everything locked down here. They don't need to make a great deal of movement, but now that Nitro's been found, that's going to put a certain spanner in the works. The bomb has been spotted by Stewie, though, and this is going to be very difficult for Ents to get their hands back on, especially with that smoke in their eyes. It's going to be a massacre.
Yeah, X7, that's about all you can do is try and beat the smoke. Alexi now knows he fell. Spam comes through, doesn't connect. Elige able to find one in the bomb site. Finally, he goes down. 9 seconds left, and they actually make it to the site. They're getting great kills, though. This is huge. Even if they can't get this plant in time, which I think they will just have it. No, he missed it. Got into the site, and now they have to live. There's no way for them to go down. They need to salvage those weapons towards CT spawn. Alexi's got Nog, but that's great damage to the Liquid economy. You can have a buy here still. Alu cannot pick up much, but Alexi with that salvage AUG can have a solid buy, and AK is across the board as well. It's Alu who's going to be put on the back feet. Taking money away. But it's still 3-2 for Liquid as they take the lead.
Yeah, there's certainly some positives, though, in that round prior. As you say, taking some damage away. Stewie on $150, 600 for now. Ents in with a force. It's only going to be a Desert Eagle for Alu, though. Aggression seems to be the way forward for the Finns, and Nafly has been struck down by X7's AK. And with his death, the bomb site will follow. Now, does Aerial decide to go aggressively here? They still have plenty of nades to play with, but so do Liquid. We've already seen that Stewie 2K can come in, all guns blazing, and retake this site. The bomb ticking away, the CT's now starting to move in, flashbang in, Stewie 2K gets one, but gets instantly counteracted, but X7's also fallen, so it's an even 3-on-3. A smoke and a flashbang, the nades definitely favouring the Finns alongside the positioning. This should be their round, but we've been here a few times before. Bomb planted out for them, the trade's going to go against Alexi B and Sergey. How's this happening? Alu's going to go down finally. Do they have enough time?
Yes, he's got a kit. He's going to be able to grab it. Elige finishing it off. 2 kills for him, 2 for Twist, and another stellar retake for Team Liquid. But if you're Ents, some of the positives you're going to take out of these first 6 rounds is going to be, we're getting into this site, we're getting the bomb planted, and if we clean up these post-plant situations, we're going to win one of these eventually, you'd at least hope. Nice job from Team Liquid, 4-2 now. AK's again coming out for Ents, still no AWP for Alu. That's talked about all the different looks Team Liquid is going to give you. We'll see if they change it up here. Nitro's going to be in towards window, AWP. You're not going to have a free plant in that bomb site all the time, or a retake. You're going to have to battle for it. And Nitro waiting for the play through underpass.
Decides to back away just as the Finns are getting into position. X7 and Alexi B looking to maybe make a move in connector. A-site has yielded them a bunch of bomb plants, even though they have conceded the round, so they'll feel pretty good about this side of the map, but Nitro wasn't too far off spotting on the connector. They're now making a move into jungle. Liquid have no idea what's about to happen, and Stewie 2K's been caught.
What an awkward timing and what courage to just walk up connector. Nitro's in a tough spot. He knows they can peek him close. There's the flashbang. X7 doesn't turn the corner. Spares Nitro's life for the moment, but he's blocked off from helping his teammate. Nitro cannot go through that smoke. He knows they're close. There's the peek from Sergey. Elige has that. 2 young stars going head-to-head, and Elige cannot build upon it.
Are we going to have deja vu once again, though? Ents post-plant with the player advantage, positional advantage, going to get traded out evenly. So Ents still have the player in form, and Alu's now starting to make a move around Kitchen. If he can wrap around CT, we haven't really seen this from the T so far, but they pretty much vacated the bomb site at this stage. It's just Aerial by himself and Ramp, and he's very low on 12. So Alu's going to get a move on. You can hear the footsteps to his left-hand side. This should be it. This should be the round-winning play. Double spray down. And Ents are going to pick up a third.
And now he's got his up as well. A great flank from Alu. Liquid running down the clock on the retake, and it gives Alu the time for that. And that was bound to happen at some point. As I just mentioned, if you're Ents, you're loving the fact that you're at least getting into this bomb site. And it just comes down to timing as well. Nitro actually peeked towards Connector, just barely missed it, unlucky by about 1 second to spot those players in Connector, and Stewie never had any idea.
So now you can really see where those previous rounds that went very close are going to sting for Liquid. They can't afford to bounce back with a full rifle round. They're going to have to dip down to half-by territory. And whereas the Deagles were rattling heads earlier, no more. The Legion twists have been found and fragged. Now Ents with a massive chasm in their favour. Going to play it slow and steady. There's no reason to run into these pistols. They've already been on the receiving end of a battering from the Desert Eagles.
Just straight mid-control. Play it slow from here. They haven't... It's not the harshest reset of Liquid's economy. They're going to be able to buy in the next round. Everyone's sitting over 2,000. Nitro, I think he might even be able to have the AWP if he wants to give up some utility. But you have to say, coming into this, obviously the pistol round helps, but pretty impressive from Ents. I think answering some of the questions about their nerves, about how they'll be able to play, and so far the early return being able to go blow for Team Liquid with Team Liquid early on. A great chance to get up to 4-4. I don't think you could start this game out better if you're Ents.
Yeah, many people thought Liquid would bulldozer over them. Definitely has not been the case. However, time is starting to dwindle away. Stewie 2K flashed out with a Desert Eagle in hand. How many players can he find? Just the one. Didn't really have a chance to do any more. A solid avenge kill came in from X7. And Nitro and a lonely CZ will look for some exit frags, but this round is done.
Obviously can't salvage that AK-47 on Sergey, but yes, just wants to find one of the rifles on Ents on their escape so he can pass it over. Still a low economy situation for Liquid.
Yeah, an AK would be fantastic from his perspective, but it just doesn't look like it's going to bear any fruit. May find a player around ladder room. Going to be jumping across the aerial that's there. Does find him, but it's not going to be an AK that he can pick up. At least does chip away some of the economy in his way out, though.
Yeah, they would have loved to have had that, but the kill is enough for the moment. All tied up 4-4. Here come the Augs again. Here come the high fives. And Liquid, they would love to start just go on a tear here. They're going to take a timeout. They know they want to set themselves up. Look at the 4 rounds that they win. That is wild. 3 of them are defuses. 1 of them was a 2-on-2 they end up winning as the time runs out. They have not actually had a whole lot of easy round wins. Ents applying a lot of pressure early on, and this is where they say we want to make our stand, plant your feet in the ground, and start to run up your own scoreline on this defensive half of Mirage.
Yeah, absolutely. As you say, 3 defuses, and in 3 of those rounds, they only kept 2 players alive. So they're really just about on that threshold of being able to keep their economy going forward. So in this round, no defuse kits, a FAMAS for Stewie, only 1 Molotov in his hands. So they've got enough firepower to make a go of this, but make no mistake, they are on the brink of a collapse again. Ents are in very good shape.
Here we go, Alu has control of mid. He's moving that catwalk very, very fast, and Elige is going to be there, but so is Nitro. That's all the way back from Ticket Booth. No real chance for Alu, no nades to support that kind of a push. Smokes come up late. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication or mistiming on those. Nitro waiting. There is a deep smoke for Ents so they can make their way over towards mountain boxes. Alexei's going to lead the way, clearing the close angles. Stewie staring up. The op on the T side, X7 is in mid as well. That's going to be no help during this hit, during this attack of the A bomb site, but Ents is slow playing it for the moment.
Yeah, playing a bit demure this time, a bit more shy and reserved. Ents knowing just how important this round is, especially after losing Alu in such a somewhat of a freeway. No smoke onto connector. Nitro made the most of it. Oh, X7, perfect crosshair placement. What a shot onto Nitro. Evens up the odds, applies the pressure now onto A. Once again, Stewie 2K with his back to the oncoming Ts, but with X7's death, it does make it a lot more likely that Liquid can hold the line. Flash is being expertly driven into the site. Nafly on the wrong side of the smoke, but it is going to clear momentarily. And let's know it, they're going to have to get into position. Here comes Stewie, able to get one, nearly a second. Nafly comes out worse around that trade. Oh, Aerial triples off. This now can possibly go the way of Ensign. It has. Out of nowhere, Aerial gets a triple.
He turns that round in stunning fashion because they were stuck. They had nowhere to go. Their smokes were clearing as well. And I guess the Finns live up to their reputation of just ice in the veins. I didn't think X7 was going to have an impact, and Nitro goes for a jump peek for information, just gets punished. This is great from Aerial. Missed opportunity for Naf, which you don't see in Liquid. Rare, they seem tentative to take some of those fights inside of the site. That's not the Liquid we know. And Ents is taking advantage of it now, a 5-4 lead for the underdogs.
The economy shatters, as does Alicia's head. Sergey, with his AK-47, puts it to good use. Stewie sees a plethora of oncoming Ts, and he will find the same fate. This round certainly looking a whole lot easier for the Finns, but Nitro, perched up on Tollbooth, could strike. No, Alexi B's going to shut him down. This is much more like it from Ents.
And now we're going to get money building up behind this. And now they're going to get the crowd building up behind them. They've been waiting for a moment to cheer for Ents, and a 6-4 lead has gotten them there. But so much cash behind Ents. Liquid is going to have to burn so many wins, so much money. They're going to have to win 2 or 3 rounds in a row before this will kind of disappear. That'll take them really, really far, really deep into this half.
Credit to Ents too, after losing all those close rounds that went the way of Liquid, you thought, okay, well, this is where the collapse starts. This is where Liquid start to put some serious road between them and their adversaries, but really hasn't been the case. Elise gonna get flashed out, gonna have to pull back after getting a bit of an aggressive position in mid.
Ooh, Nitro stuck. I think Alexi, I don't know if he actually spotted him, might just be going for a spray, and he's gonna get hit in the face with that grenade, and it drops at his feet. You do hate to see that. Another deep smoke being put out by Liquid at the base of connector. It's Elige waiting behind it. Alexi jumping is going to get taken down. Not expecting Elige to be in there as well, who might have to fight his way out of connector, and he's not going to win it. He does dink Aerial at the last second. That opens up Catwalk for the moment, but Naf is here to shut it down. This time, Ents getting spread a little bit thin. No one to support Aerial as he pushes his way up Catwalk.
Aerial is in some fine entry fragging form. He's finding kills every single round, and similar to how the last round started with Nitro putting things up, this time Ents can't quite avenge quick enough.
This is a B play, no doubt. Naf will be able to spin on Catwalk and help twist out if it's needed. Molotov goes past him. Are they going to expect this offense? There's the smoke. A little wider the blind, but he still sprays him down. A tough angle for them to deal with in a second. Sergey wanted the backstab, and he doesn't get any opportunity for it. Liquid close the gap to 1.
Yeah, only losing Elige in the process going to do the world of good towards their economy too. They can now get a full dosage of grenades, plenty of kits. Twists holds on for dear life. I think he may have just seen the barrel before the flashbang fully detonated in his eyes, but he could definitely hear the footsteps anyway through the smoke. But well held. And still have a round lead and a very healthy buy of their own.
Ooh, Alu in front of this. This could actually really hurt Twist, but he predicts it. Drops a nade right at his feet. The jump spotting is going to be where he might have his chance, and the smoke plumes, he gives away his play. Oh, and right through the smoke, pushing up. That doesn't happen every day, but Twist is going to love it. So is Liquid, a 5-on-4.
X7's tilted right now. He's done. Alu's also been tagged up from Twist. I believe it was a grenade that was tossed in B-App, so A rough start for the Finnish squad. Alexi B, though, going to be looking to try and make something happen. He could maybe spray through this smoke of his own. There's the first. They may not expect a double up, though. Lee's got a kill from here in the rounds previously. That may give Ents pause for thought. And there's Alexi B. He is going to find Leash. They turn the advantage in their favor.
Yeah, he's not caught unawares as well. I think the plan there, Nitro and Elise just saying, surely you won't expect it twice. Alexi saw Naf running by. Doesn't want to make the play. Jumps. There's not going to be anyone there, but he's always got to be worried about it. You can see him two different angles, and it all comes down to timing in this position. Again, Stewie with an opportunity to change this round. There's the play towards the boxes, but he's going to hold strong. Another double kill for Stewie. He is clinging to this A-bomb site for dear life, and he's delivering for Liquid. Another as he pops back up.
Such is the danger of trying to move onto a site with just 15 seconds and not many grenades. There's always going to be one angle that goes unchecked, and Stewie will pounce. 6 apiece, now Ents cannot afford to rebuy. So the pendulum of this half now goes back in Liquid's favor.
For the moment, we've seen Ents is still so deadly, and obviously 6, they're going to be so happy with that on their T side. If they can get just one more, that would turn this into a phenomenal half for an opening on a stage and for the stakes of this quality. Stewie's been so good over at the A-bomb site when he's inside. And equally, Ents has done a great job of gaining control and finding kills in connector. Nitro's gonna be there again, and another one for Alexi. He's loving this fight. Nitro gets caught just a little bit slow, and do they choose to come through that smoke to help him out? Nowhere for Elige again. All on Stewie. He needs more. He knows one's above him, and he adjusts perfectly. Continues the spray, and he's somehow still alive. Naf bails him out, but again, Stewie is just the rock on this side of the map.
Alexi did get rewarded with an AWP, but unfortunately there was 2 or 3 smokes stacked in his eyes on connector, so never got a chance to use it. Look to see if he can ripple with some more kills and try and bring down that economy into the next round. As you say, I mean, Ents is still in very good shape for this half.
I think the really difficult part that Liquid's going to have to deal with now is if you go back to the gun rounds, they lost a round by just 2 players walking up with no sign they were coming and being able to get a free kill onto Stewie, who had no clue it was coming. So they've won around that way, and they've also been able to pick people off. So Liquid puts players in connector to kind of guard against that kind of a play, and then they lose those players, you know, 3 rounds in a row. So Ents has a pretty good advantage in terms of that connector and mid control. We'll see if they can use it. Alexi's just going to save this AWP for Alu in the next round, who will drop him an AK-47 in return, and he's got plenty of money for armor and the nades behind it. But Liquid once again regain the lead.
They certainly do, only losing 2 players in the process from that pistol play. Alexi successfully holds on to the AWP, didn't really want to send any more players into death, and Stewie, he's been on some fine form here. 15 kills with over 110 ADR to his name. Can't argue with that. Has been a linchpin on the A side of the map, which has been heavily pressured. I mean, Ents have typically been going for these mid-A hits over and over again.
It's one of the great luxuries that this team has. I mean, you have Stewie at 15 kills, but you have Elige, Naf, and Twist who can all step up and carry this team through a half at any point. Just today, it happens to be Stewie who's the one delivering. Even Nitro being able to fill that role at times. Liquid talked about Stewie coming in. They knew they'd have to make some changes. Remember, Twist used to be their A-bomb site anchor. They've given up that for Stewie, and it's looking good in this match. Twist having a couple nice rounds over at the B-bomb site as well.
Yeah, the impact that Twist has had has been significant. I mean, obviously his stats don't look great, but that is the life of a B-site player, especially when you're not getting pushed that often. He's had a couple of shots through smokes and flashbangs that completely stop B hits. But Ents early on, picking shrapnel out of their teeth. They've taken a lot of nade damage, just chipped away. Really going to play into the Orgs on the side of Liquid now. Playing more forward positions too, not hanging back on the CT boxes. And still have some nades to play with, but they're actually going to be going out dry. Just seeing if Alu can get a pick before they start to make a move in. Solid timing on that smoke, but actually will afford Ents the luxury of moving on to Tetris.
I think they're fine with that because Liquid they're not playing with an AWP. They'll let him get close. There go all the utility into the site. Good opening kill from Stewie, but he's so blind. Can't trade that one off. Naf, still a job to do. I don't know if Sergey's going to swing wide, but they need to clear this angle out. He knows one's there, looking for Alu, looking for anyone. Now going to start creeping forward. And Naf can stop this plant. He can ruin all of this, and he is. He's going to be able to do it. Now they have to push forward, try and find a way, and they have one of their players in mid. This is going to be so difficult for Ents.
12 seconds left. Naf caught with a grenade out. Caught napping. And now they can retrieve the bomb. Both players on the CT side. 5 seconds to go. They're going to go for the plant. There's no one that can stop them. It's all about how much damage can Liquid inflict on the approach back in. Neither team has any grenades other than a flashbang to the hands of Nitro. He's going to toss it up and over and look to try and move behind it. Does land on Sergey, who's on Tetris, but that's only half the battle. The rest is going to come down to Twist. We were talking about how well he was playing earlier on B. Now it's going to have to be the opposite side of the map, and everything is stacked against him. Only 48 health left, has a kit but no smokes, and the positions for Ents are so strong. This round's surely going to go the way of the Finnish team.
Just another great round. Getting into that A bomb site. Naf wanted to use that Molotov to slow down any Palace play, and X7's going to get the final. A couple of these players on Team Liquid are so poor, I don't know what they'll be able to bring to fight with just upgraded pistols. And really exploiting this A bomb site. And they've attacked it in a couple of different ways, and Liquid have not been able to have the right reads every single time. Naf almost able to turn that round, but not to be. All tied up 7-7. Who's going to take the lead into the second half? Stewie in the window. He's got an AWP. He gives up the armor. He gives up the nades. He gives up the kit just to have this weapon. Proficient with it as well.
In terms of the purchase, it definitely favors Ents. Lack of weaponry, lack of grenades, only the one kit. Glass cannon.
The two pistols for Liquid are actually guarding this A bomb site, which is interesting. Twist has an AUG and he's over towards B, which has not gotten a lot of attention throughout this half. So it is intriguing to me that Liquid has decided to put the two pistols at the bomb site that's gotten more attention. Maybe they thought Ents was going to try and fake them out by luring them into that sense that they've exploited A so they can go to B, but again, it's just going to fall into another A hit. Contact as well up this A ramp, letting Alu lead the way.
The A play about to be evoked from Ents. With 45 seconds left, more than enough time to get up close and personal. Sergey finds the leash, had to play aggressively in Nitro. A pivot point for maybe a retake has been found, and it's looking great for Ents to get through off this first half in the lead. Stewie 2K, Naf, and Twists may have a few things to say about that. And no, Stewie 2K has been silenced. Alu, his opposite number with the AWP, is going to go massive with another kill. And if they shoulder peek him, he'll get more. Oh, they just peek out behind the flashbang. Nafly in a 1-on-5 can only get one. And Ents will be leading at halftime.
A stunning show from Ents. They answered a lot of questions. The nerves don't seem to be too bad for the Finns. Even responding. An early obstacle of losing 4 in a row, and Ents take a lead into the second half. We're going to see how that goes when we return from the break. Stay with us.
Let's roll. Let's give it to them, boys. Pull yourself together. Pull yourself together, son. You ain't in the Green Army now. Sniper. I heard something. Watch out, sniper. That's how it's flashbang. We've got a sniper. Grenade. Grenade out. Three guys left. Sniper. Grenade out.
Hello team.
Hello, team. I go mid.
Hello.
I go A.
I go A.
I can go B.
We are out of here.
Two mid.
Throwing a grenade.
Short.
Grenade.
Mid. Minus 50.
One B outside.
Two mid. Short. Maybe B.
One mid.
It's A. It's A.
Try for time.
Yes, outside.
Wait, I think.
One city. Behind, maybe. Green. Low HP, yeah.
Go eco rush mid maybe? Rush middle.
Yeah. Okay, go.
Let's move out.
Push me?
Yeah.
Decoy.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Really? Boost me, please. Boost blue.
What the?
I report this shit. But
Please, cheat.
Buy OGs.
Come on, chop chop. Smoke. Deploying flashbang.
Look ups. Orange. Look ups.
Okay. No, ok, ok.
one palace.
Yeah, pass.
Yes. Nice.
Good. Short. What the f...
B.
It's to report.
Mid. Check connector. Don't pick.
One car.
Okay.
Grenade out.
One short. One short.
Okay.
I'm defusing the bomb. Go, go, go! Smoke!
Don't rush. Don't rush ramp.
Laying down smoke. Grenade out.
Middle.
Another maybe, huh?
Yeah, bomb.
Bomb B.
Middle. Don't pick him.
It's B, man!
Palace. Go safe.
Me too, AP.
Move it, move it. Throwing fire. Deploying flashbang. Throwing a grenade. Smoke. Grenade.
Smoke say, it's A.
Yes, mid clear.
Let's say.
What are you doing, yellow?
What the fuck, yellow? Nice play, blue and the green.
Never kills.
Let's go. Smoke. Throwing a grenade. Deploying.
Nice fight.
Grenade out.
Nice one.
Nice. Go Pete. Bomb Pete. Palace.
Incendiary.
Nice fire.
Nice.
Grenade. Flashbang.
Flash your own player, nice.
Info?
Throwing flashbang.
Counter-terrorists win.
Throwing a grenade. Let's show them who we are.
Nice.
Deploying flashbang.
Maybe go
Incendiary
now.
out.
Okay.
Throwing fire. Grenade.
Go under.
Nice to meet.
A house.
A house.
Grenade out.
Go back.
Don't rush T-spawn.
Laying down smoke.
Yes.
Two guys pit.
Hello.
Don't peek.
Flash. Purple.
Throwing smoke.
Let's check it.
Flashbang.
Nice.
Pit.
One more.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Just try better.
Bomb has been planted.
It's AVP.
Grenade out.
Yes.
Throwing fire.
Terrorists win.
Yellow, please check only mid. Okay?
Nope. I don't have money for AVP.
Hold your positions. Cover this area. Hold this position. Cover this area. Roger.
AVP middle.
Laying down smoke.
Three middle, three middle.
Throwing flashbang.
Short. AP.
Window maybe. Ladder.
Oh my god, purple.
Terrorists win. Bomb has been planted.
Rush middle, okay.
Move it, son.
Team.
Move it, son. Roger that. Smoke. Flashbang.
It's B.
Perhaps. Shh, green. Don't
Short
think
more.
nice.
It's B, yeah. Interesting.
Status. Area clear. Throwing smoke.
Go safe, don't push. One shot.
Incendiary.
Go safe, purple.
Oh, crap.
Terrorists win.
Another pass, no?
Remember, this is bandit country. Hold your positions. Affirmative. Smoke! Throwing a grenade. Grenade out.
See?
Throwing flashbang. Throwing flashbang.
112 HP. Left.
Terrorists win.
Stop talking, fuck's sake.
Hold your fire. Man down. Hold this position. Cover this area. Hold your positions. They're gonna wish they were never born. Smoke!
Have fun, please.
Middle.
Terrorists win.
Fuck you, green.
Yes, yes, yes. Fuck you, green.
Presence with the orb, and Sergey the youngster is going to bite down with the AK-47. Alu's going to come through with a couple more. Another clean round for Ents, only losing Sergey, and they'll be just fine with that result.
Oh, they're going to be so happy with that result. Just sitting back, using the range. There was no danger in that round whatsoever for them losing it. You have X7 on 22. He's been that primary B defender most of it. Alu at 17, 16 for Alexei and Sergey. On the Liquid side of things, it's Stewie with 19, Nitro and Elige with 15.
Oh, we're witnessing the beginning of a massive upset here at the major. Stewie 2K naded and finished off. Not much in terms of committal in this round from Liquid.
This is the most fast-paced and aggressive I've seen them be in this whole half, and they only have the pistols, so they're I mean, obviously take some risks. But you'd like to see them. Ooh, that's nasty. Nap with the deagle. He's even tagging through the box. But eventually gonna go down no matter what. He's created some space that Nitro and Twist think they can get in, but the AUG is gonna cover it. So is the AUG on Alu. 15 for Ents. 4 chances to close out this opening match.
Let's roll. Could use some help. That makes 3 left.
Reload.
Hello team.
Hello.
How are you today?
Good.
Let's go, people.
Das geht, Jungs.
Fire in the hole.
One box.
It's long, Pepe.
One long.
Good job.
Mit.
Yes, yes, I got. Save the bomb. Don't rush. Don't rush.
He's mid. Don't.
Okay. Okay, I'll go.
I believe I can fly.
Okay, I play.
Counter-terrorists win.
Nice.
Let's get this done. Grenade.
One long. One long.
Okay, one long. How much?
Full HP.
Three long. Let's do less long. Less long. Don't pick, don't pick.
Long.
Don't pick orange.
Counter-terrorists win. This is it, my friends.
Yellow, you save long.
Grenade out. Grenade out.
Why you don't look mid, bro? Something is tunnels. Go look lower.
Throwing flashbang.
One lower. Two lower. Three guys lower. One, another one low HP.
Lower.
Two guys, three guys. Planting.
Bomb has been planted. I'm defusing the bomb. This is what we trade for. Throwing a grenade.
Yellow, you save tunnel. Yellow, you save tunnels.
One done. Nice. They have scar. Long.
Oh my god, so
Bomb has been planted.
save, save, save. Save.
Your mom's side.
Terrorists win.
Nice try.
Go, go, go! Laying down smoke. Fire in the hole.
Okay, I go short safe.
One long.
Deploying flashbang.
Low HP pit.
One coming short.
Low.
Two short, one elf HP.
Short, short, short. All A.
Bomb has been planted.
One AP, low HP. Last pit AVP. 20 HP.
Terrorists win. Let's go. Grenade out. Flashbang. Deploying flashbang.
One long. One long, okay. That's loud.
Throwing flashbang.
Minus 27.
Bomb has been planted.
Site. His side. Go to guess.
Defusing. Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win. Let's go, let's go. Grenade!
Flashbang. Two in long.
Flashbang. Deploying flashbang.
Car.
Counter-terrorists win.
Nice.
Good job.
Ich küsse deine Augen. Da gebe ich dir sogar ausnahmsweise mal keine Kochschelle.
You don't buy me some?
Move it, move it. Throwing smoke. Throwing a grenade.
Oh my god, one in B, 1B, 1B. You have 10 HP. You have shotgun.
Let's go. Smoke. Throwing a grenade.
Tunnel clear.
Incendiary out. Throwing fire.
Why you shoot me?
Sorry.
Info.
Showing me. Too long.
Wrong.
Counter-terrorists win. We're wasting time. Let's go. Laying down smoke. Grenade. Counter-terrorists win.
Oops.
Let's go. Let's go. Throwing smoke. Grenade out. Grenade out.
Long. All long.
Smoke.
One car.
One T-spawn. Last one T-spawn.
Counter-terrorist.
Good.
Go, go, go. Smoke. Flashbang. Grenade out. Incendiary.
One middle. Two middle. Someone check short.
Blue, I save middle. Save tunnel.
Mid. All three. Two now.
It's
Throwing a grenade.
save, save.
Done.
Move it, move it. Grenade out.
Lower tunnels. Go B.
Laying down smoke.
B.
One left over down. Oh, come.
Mid.
Terrorists win.
Just bound by a
Our mission is simple. Take them out.
I have bomb.
One short.
Counter-terrorists win.
We will make them cry.
One middle.
Thank you.
Counter-terrorists win.
They shall regret this day.
One in long, very low HP, 9 HP. Okay?
Bomb has been planted.
Let's go, my brothers. Smoke! Smoke!
Counter-terrorists win.
Forward!
Thanks.
They are planting the bomb.
Short behind you, short.
Bomb has been planted.
that remaining 3.
Zero B. Go B.
Viel lang, go.
Throwing fire.
I say B.